Welcome to Sports Rookie channel. We are live, and one of the most important matches for American soccer in a generation is just minutes away. USA versus Australia, the Stars and Stripes versus Socceroos, the host nation against one of the most fearless teams at this entire tournament, and we are watching. Yeah, we are watching every single second of it together right here. If you are brand new here, welcome to the family. Yeah, get your broadcast running on your TV, log the stream in on the side. Yeah, let's experience every single moment together. Smash that like button right now. If you are ready for this one, let's go. Let me put today into perspective for everyone watching right now. So, and this is not just another World Cup match. This is the FIFA World Cup 2026. Yeah, held on American soil. The host nation, the United States, walking out in front of their own crowd in Seattle, in their own stadium, with the eyes of the entire planet watching. The pressure on this USMNT squad is unlike anything they have ever experienced. For decades, soccer has been the sport that almost broke through in America, the sport that came close, the sport that promised so much but never quite delivered on the biggest stage. This tournament, this match, this is where the story changes. This is the generation that finally takes American soccer into the next level. So, when coming to USA, they played their first game against Paraguay, USA versus Paraguay, and USA beat Paraguay by 4-1, leading with 3 points. And Damian Bobadilla, he scored a goal in the 7th minute of the match, and Folarin Bolagun, he scored the goal in the 31st minute and 49th minute of the match. And Giovanni Reina, he scored the goal in the 98th minute of the match. That's 4 goals from the USA versus Paraguay match, where, yeah, that's on USA. But when comes to Australia, we cannot underestimate this team. This team is looking strong. Australia versus Turkey. Turkey, that's their first match of the season, and Nestori Irankunda, he scored the goal in the 27th minute, and Connor Metcalfe, he scored the goal in the 75th minute by beating Turkey in 2-0. And here we go, USA national anthem is playing, and the players are looking ready at the moment. What a scenes here. All the players are together, and national anthem being played. US national anthem is being played here in the stadium, and it is, we are live from Seattle. Both the teams coming after a win into this match, and both the teams want to be on the winning side here as well. And the US Army with the helicopters So here we go, guys. US versus Australia. This is going to be an interesting match. And here, US and we are missing out on Pulisic today. He is unavailable for this match. Christian Pulisic is unavailable, but we are seeing Pepe. He is being replaced. Pepe he joins the team, and here we go. We have Pepe, and this is 4-4-2 formation for US and 5-4-1 formation for the Australians. And we have Pressy, he is a goalkeeper of US, and Freeman, Richards, Tim Bream, Robinson are the four defenders, and the four midfielders, Dest, Adams, McKennie, Tillman are the midfielders, and the two attackers, Pepe and Balogun, are the and and on the Australia we have one attacker, Story, and four midfielders, Velupillai, Ocon, Engsler, O'Neill, and Lecky, and the five defenders, J Boss, Burgess, Sautar, Cercati, and Italiano. And Patrick Beach, he is the goalkeeper of the Australia team. Yeah, and surprisingly, and two of their goals scorers of Australia, Nestori Irakunda and Connor Metcalfe, they are not in the starting 10 of the Australian team, but on the bench, I can see Connor Metcalfe, he is on the bench, and Nestori Irakunda, he is on the bench. Yeah, Christian Pulisic, he is unavailable to this match for the US team. And Balogun, he is two. He scored two goals in the first match of between USA and Paraguay. The game is about to begin, guys. It's 5-4-3-2-1, and it's underway. And United States strikes the ball, and yeah, that's the start. And Australia clears the ball onto the other side of the field. Yeah, both the teams beat their opponents in their first match. And here we go, Australia. He has the right position and he strikes towards the goal, but that's a save by the US goalkeeper. It's Matt Freeze. He was able to easily save the ball, but that was a good opportunity. That should have been a yeah, that's a 1v1. And no, that's a Yeah, Ricardo Pepi and Balogun are the two attackers for the US, and this is going to be an interesting one. And Australia, they were able to collect the ball. Yeah, that's Tony Popovic. He is the head coach of Australia, and that's in position of the ball, and that's the left winger. He is in position. He's trying to pass, and he hits it, and that's Robinson, Christian Pulisic. And here we go. Australian defense. They are starting with the formation of 5-4-1. And here we go. That's a pass. That's a whip. And that's a right winger. He just passed, and the US trying to score, and the whistle is out. McKennie, Weston McKennie, he is a midfielder, and Australia, they were able to defend the ball and back to, and that's a pass, and will US, yeah, they were able to collect the ball, and it's a cross, and yeah, that's and yeah, US, they are looking good at the moment. Both the teams are trying to defend the ball, and yeah, that's the throw by Australia. They were able to hang on there, but US, they were able to collect the ball and hit it on the other side of the field, but collected by the Australia again. They are in possession of the ball back to the goalkeeper. He kicked the ball to the other side in the midfield, but yeah, US, they were able to collect the ball, and that's a giveaway. And yeah, and Australia, they were able to win the ball in the challenge in the air. And is that a foul, or Tyler Adams? What is up with the Tyler Adams? Yeah, we have to wait and see. And he is down. Tyler Adams, he is number 4 midfielder for the US, where the number 7, so that should be a foul. Matthew Leckie, he just kicked the leg of the Tyler Adams, but he Tyler Adams, he is talking to the referee, and is it given as a foul, or we'll see what is going on over here. Yeah, that's a US possession, and it's been 8 minutes into the action of this game between US and Australia. Both the teams coming after a win, and that's the right wing. We are moving, and yeah, able to hold on to the ball. US still, they are trying to put some pressure, but yeah, McKennie, and that's a defend. And the Australians, they had the body on their way. While that was a good strike, but Antonio Robinson, and yeah, that's McKennie. Maybe back to the. And here we go, US from the. That's not none other than Bologun, and that's a goal to the US. That's a Bologun. He did it. He scored the goal. Is it Pepe or the Beluguan? Who scored the goal, guys? Yeah, that was a great goal by Beluguan. Is it an offside or what? We have to wait and see what's going on. It's not being a. Yes, that's the. Oh, that's a kick. Burgess. He's in contact with the ball when the. Yeah, ball again. He pushes the cross, and Cameron Burgess, he hit the ball. Australia right back on. They are trying to put some pressure on the US again now, and the US they still man, yeah. And that was a shot towards the goal, but that was away from the goal. It goes away. Yeah, that's not far away from the goal post. Yeah, that's the US leading with 1-0 against Australia. It's the Balogun who were able to put the pressure on the Australians, and that's a slight little touch from the Burgess that went on to the goal for the US. And now it's the corner for US. They are looking dangerous. They are putting pressure on the Australia at the moment, and this will be an interesting. And that's a good header, but that was away, and that was a handball of the United States. And Weston McKennie, he was able. That was a great header. Yeah, so US is in possession of the ball. They are in the back, and that's a good tackle and good defense from the US. And that's a foul. And is that a yellow flag for the Australia? Jordan Boss. That's a free kick for US. So and that's a McKennie. He is trying to do the bicycle, but no. And Tillman, he that's a cross into the Balogun, but yeah, that's a and that's a an immediate pressure from the Sergio Dest. And Freeman, that's Weston McKennie. He has a position of the ball, and that goes to Tyler Adams, and that's a kick into the right wing of the US, and that's a McKennie. No, that was a tackle, and the back to US again, and that is into the box. And Australia, they were able to recover the ball. Yeah, that is a good speed from the Australia. That is none other than Mohamed Toure. He is, and US throw. Yeah, that's Australia versus US. US were able to score one goal here, and they were able to trying to put. Yeah, that's a goalkeeper takes it clean, blocked. Yeah, here we go. That's Australia in the midfield on the midfield trying to circle the ball. They're circling the ball between the defenders. They want to find an opportunity and see some space and back to penetrate. They want to penetrate into their attacking positions, and that is back to the right wing of the, and that's a cross. That's a cross, but yeah, and say yeah, that's a corner for Australia. Yeah, first corner of the game for Australia. Will they be able to score the goal here? No, that was away, far away, and that's in the penalty spot. And yeah, that's another corner. That's another corner for Australia coming up, and that's a foul, and back to US again. That's a break, hydration break between. And here we are back after the hydration break, and all the players from US and Australia, both the teams are in a huddle discussing the things. And yeah, after we are back into action after the hydration break, players are ready. The ball is with the US goalkeeper. And that was putting pressure on Australia. They are on the wing, and that's a cross, goes away. That was going out, but the and yeah, here we go again. We are in the 28th minute of the match between US and Australia. US beating Australia by 1-0. And yeah, hang on to the live, guys. Just hang on to the live, and we will be having a commentary and discussion throughout the game. And just post in the comments who do you think will win this game? Will US able to keep that lead until the end of the first half and second half? And that is McKennie. He is here. US is still, they are looking good with the matchup. They are in possession of the ball for the 64%, whereas Australia just 36. They couldn't hang on to the ball a lot. Yeah, that's a US corner now. And yeah, Tillman once again, he kicked the ball, and yeah, that goes out, and that's still with the US again. And that's in the midfield. US is controlling the momentum of this game for the 64 percentage of the match. And that Balogun and Tillman, is that a free kick to the US? Yeah, and that's an yellow card back again to the player of Australia, number 3, who is a defender, Alessandro Circati. He just And that's a uh, the left foot touch by Alessandro Sircardi. He has an yellow card right there, and now US they are in position of the free kick, and will he Anthony Robinson? That's a free kick, and that was a foul, and the ball is with the Australia. They somehow finally able to catch hold of the ball, and here we go. And that's and Balogun, he is trying to put the pressure on the defenders of the Australia, and Balogun, he and McKennie, no, and Robinson, McKennie, and yeah, at the moment, US versus Australia, US is in lead with 1-0, and still controlling the tempo of the game. US, they have the possession 64% of the match, and that is, and it's almost and that's with the US, and that is Bologan now, and Dest now, and Pepe. Yeah, that's a US throw. Alex Freeman, that's an Australian throw, and the kick from the Australia onto the other end of the goal. Yeah, both the players who are down are continuing. And Dest, he has the ball and back. Yeah, that's a free kick to US. That's a and that's blocked and still in. That's a goal. That's the second goal to the US, and that is none other than uh Alex Freeman. He scores. He was able to score the second goal of the match. Is that an offside of the match? Uh, I think we have to see once again. And that's a goal. That's a goal for the second goal for the US. And Alex Freeman, he scores it. He was able to score it, score the goal, and the all the US team is on the ground and they are celebrating the goal. And the Seattle crowd, they are on their feet and 7 minutes added to the first half of the game. And yeah, there was a foul and back with the Aussies. And yeah, that's a elegant. Yeah, so here we go. US versus Australia. US leading the match with 2-0. And here is the final minute of the first half. And that's a Balogun. He was and Tillman. And no, yeah, back onto the side right. Freeman, Sarginho, and that's a save. Final seconds of the first half. Yeah, it's a triple substitution for Australia coming up. Yeah, it's a triple substitution for Australia. The second half has started, and that's a kick onto the other side by the US. Yeah, so Nestori Irakunda, he is in place of Muhammad Tari, and Connor McDuffie, he is in place of Nishan Vilpulai, and Jason Giria, he is in for Cameron Burgess, and yeah, both the goal scorers for Australia in match one, they are in the field now. They are the substitutes. And will Australia make a move here? Will they be able to score some goals in the second half of the match? That will be an interesting to see. Yeah, Freeman. And Australia, they are trying to collect the ball, and that's on the right wing of the attack, and that's a defense again, and back with Australia again. That's a pressure, and is he onside? Balogun, he is at the right place, and that's a miss. That's a missed opportunity. And that's a corner for US here. Tillman, he is kicking the ball, and that's a kick, and yeah, good defense. And yeah, here we go. US versus Australia. US is leading the game by 2-0. Will Australia make a score out of here? They are trying a lot, and we cannot underestimate the Australians ever. But yeah, we'll have to wait and see how this goes for the Australia. So both the teams are coming after a win in their first match of the World Cup 2026. They are, but US they were able to score 2 goals out of this match. First scored by Balogun Balogun. He was able to pass the ball across, and that's Balogun again. He in the box, and that might, and yeah, good defense at the end. And Australia is in possession of the ball at the moment. And yeah, Australia now they are pushing hard and moving fast to on the midfield at the moment, but they needs to score a goal here. And that no, yeah, it was an easy ball collected by the US goalkeeper Frizzy, Matt Frizzy. He is about to kick the ball, or will he be passing? Yeah, he just passing to the right back of the US defender Alex Freeman. He has the ball, and Tandor again with the Australia, and they had the opportunity, and will they me? No, that's an easy catch by the goalkeeper. Easy save. And there was an opportunity, and there was a build up for the Australia, but yeah, couldn't able to utilize the chance there. And Aaron Kondo, he is a goal scorer in the first match against Australia and Turkey. And that's Ball Balogun wins a throw. It's an Australian throw at the moment. And yeah, please post your poll, guys. Whoever is watching, just hit that poll option in the chat. And this match is getting interesting, and we are in the 65th minute of the match. Yeah, back with the US, they are in possession of the ball. When we compare to the position, US they had 70% of the ball. with themselves and shots US 8 and Australia 4, whereas passes US they did 357 passes in the match, and whereas Australia 127. That's a lot lesser than compared to US. So US is in full control of the game. And yeah, Alex Freeman and US they are circling around the ball in the midfield. The defenders they are moving the ball laterally. They are in good position. They don't want to lose the momentum over here and give away the goal to the Australia. They are in full control. If they win here, they will be on top of the table. US will be going to the top of the table. And here we go. We have the hydration break. Yeah, US, they are doing great in the match so far. They are possessing the ball. They are trying to penetrate through the defense of the Australia and making their move. But Australia, they haven't got any good chances in this match to score or yeah, that's it, about it so far, guys. Here here we are in the Seattle, and Tim Ream, he is a captain of US. He is talking to the coach, and Australia, Harry Sotar. Excuse me. And both the teams are in the huddle, and the coach he is speaking to the team. Yeah, we are in the 73rd minute of the game, and the substitution for first substitution for US. That's Pepe is out, and Barret he is in.